Is it going? Yeah, it's going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, welcome back! Welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest VI. I'm Foog. When we last left off... Ooh, what's this?
A string of letters floats in the water.
Yeah. Anyway, when we last left off,
where are you going?
we were watching the stupid genie getting drunk and falling on his face on the floor and calling me Prince Salamander and talking stuff like that. So,
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?"
So essentially, we just
Alexander
got alphabet
decides
soup.
to keep the odd sentence,
And
even
the
though it
question
is
mark, too.
incomplete.
And here's something interesting as
One
well.
of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only
In
one who
bed,
can sleep.
haha. Oyster bed. As if
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of
Sparkly.
white.
Yeah, sparkly. That's what we want. Okay, but anyway, when we really last left off, we were over here and we got grabbed by some dwarves and thrown into the ocean. Which isn't cool.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Yeah, dork, what's up?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Oh, really?
What's wrong with your mouth?
Yeah.
No offense, but it hurts
Gross.
too much to talk.
It hurts too much to talk. I wonder if that sound came through. I think I just got messaged. Yeah, I just got a message. I hope that didn't come through in the recording. Anyway, I'm not gonna mess around. This is kind of an easy one. We need to read him a bedtime story. Read this oyster a bedtime story. Put him to sleep.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
Hey, that would be great.
Jeez, don't nerd out on me that much. It's just a bedtime story. Chill.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into
Wow, this is a
equal
great
parts
bedtime
by
story.
the third of a cackle of grouse
Just
geese,
sounds like,
put over
man.
the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit
Man,
small
what is this,
fine
college?
mackles, stretched
Thought I
over
was
the
done with that
total of
crap.
53 and an eighth
Oh,
bottles
and
of
while this is
wild
boring
beast
stuff that
love.
really isn't particularly interesting to listen to, ooh, mine. Too
Drat.
late.
Just missed it.
Next time. The title of the last video, so you may have
indicate
been
a
curious
fabrication
what on
or
earth
derivation
is J.R.E.
sufficiently
drunk
broad
supposed
enough
to
to
mean.
exacerbate
Some
the
of you may know,
conclusions
but I'm
uncovered
guessing
in
most
due
of you
course
will have
with
no clue what that's
regards
all
to
about.
the
A
dimensions,
stupid
consistency,
story from when I was
mass
back
or
in college.
thickness inherent
There's
in
this-
menial suckling
There's this
grouse.
girl at a party, and I was at this.
Alexander sees nothing of interest.
Oh, come on, grab it.
Alexander
There.
makes a grab for
You know,
the
there's
pearl.
this like keg party or whatever that I was at, and you know, most people had gotten pretty messed up by the time
Hey, you fixed
my
my
buddy
mouth.
Bunk and I
That's
arrived.
great. I...
Never mind, brother Bunk. But, yeah,
The
go to
little
bed.
oyster drifts
Aw.
into peaceful slumber.
So yeah, Bunk and I
with
had
the
gone
rest
over,
of his
and,
oyster friends.
you know, there were just a bunch of people talking to us here and there, and this one girl was really messed up. Excuse me. And before I continue the story, let's take out the smap, because we can't really do much venturing before dwarves kill us. So we got the smap.
Alexander pulls
we'll
out
take a
his
ride.
magic map.
But so this girl comes up to me, and you know, we're all talking. She's really messed up, so I'm like, man, you've had a lot to drink. I don't even remember if I really said much of anything, but she's like,
Alexander
yeah,
feels a strange pulling sensation.
so drunk. I've had so much to drink. And you know, she was just stumbling and stammering over all her words. It was really bad. Oh, ouch. Oh. Yeah, dude, teleportation hurts. What? Jeez. But she was just like really messed up, and she just goes, "I'm so drunk. I'm J. R. E. drunk," and just like, oh my gosh, it was really bad. So, like that.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor.
Ew.
For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Stinky flower.
Alexander notices an unusually large,
And how do you guys
coal-black
like
feather lying
the
on the
view
beach.
of this? The Isle of the Sacred Mountain. Well, it seems to be a mountain, all right. Doesn't seem very sacred to me.
Alexander
Oh,
takes the
there's some
feather.
stuff over there.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Cool. Take a peek. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Wasn't that interesting? Well, you know, we'll get back to this later. This is important. Actually, the guidebook that comes with this game is actually where you find the hints and clues and everything to this puzzle. So if you don't have the guidebook, you're in trouble. Yeah, it kind of stinks. But anyway, we're kind of done there for now. So let's take out the smap. And
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So yeah, and now you guys know the story behind me saying J-R-E, drunk. So I don't make a habit of saying that or anything. Let's go to the Isle of the
Alexander
Beast.
feels a strange pulling
So that's sort of the next
sensation.
one on the list, right? Yeah. But anyway, that's just my short little tale, I guess. Not much else to add, I guess, suppose, think, whatever. This is kind of a pretty area. I always like the Isle of the Beast because it's just got this. Ooh, look, a bunny! I'm gonna get him.
Alexander is traveling on a path through a...
No.
A rabbit hops about rather fearlessly. It's probably never even seen a human.
Well,
Alexander
I'm
would look
taking him.
pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's
What?
no way he could catch it with his hands.
well, I don't know about that. He probably could if he tried.
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for...
Oh, come on. Don't tell me I look silly. I'm amazing. Oh, so what's this whole thing? We got chemically bubbles over here.
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Oh, it's boiling. See, those look like... It's bubbles. So to me it looks like some sort of science experiment, like acid water or something like that. You know, bubbles. Like something volatile, not just... I don't know, not just boiling. Anyway. We'll get back to this place later.
Alexander
Keep in mind,
pulls out
boiling
his
water.
magic
Gotta do
map.
something about that later. So, yeah. Taking out the smap.
Alexander feels
and
a strange
going over to the Isle
pulling
of the Crown
sensation.
again, because, hey, can't really do a whole lot else right now, alright? So, yeah. Blue. We're gonna take a little walk. So, yeah. How are all few of you guys who watch my videos doing? You know, chilling, having a good time, you know, stuff, good times. I don't know. I had kind of a boring day today. You know, fill out application for work again. Oh! Those are stuff you need to dump out, I guess. Let's take a look at it.
A
Oh,
large
check out its
round
dump.
pot is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shops.
Well, no,
A
in
large...
it. In it?
The village buildings are made of... A large...
Well, I guess we can't, so let's just stick our hands in the dump. In the pawn shop
Alexander sorts
owner's
through
dump.
the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot.
Ew.
Magic exploding gum wrappers.
Even the narrator
a
makes it
shattered
sound
crystal
bad.
ball, a cracked wand.
Jeez, you know, garbage day! I think some of those are
Near
supposed
the
to be
bottom,
references to previous
Alexander
ones, but
finds a
I don't know,
little
I can't
glass
think
bottle
of
labeled
anything in
ink.
particular.
It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Yeah, an empty bottle. I'm gonna save because I don't remember if I'm allowed to get away with this or not. I'll edit. Okay, back to the action. Sorry, just, man, that can be so slow sometimes. Let's take a peek at this thing.
Alexander's carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty.
A little empty ink bottle. Well, can we do something
There's
with
no
it?
reason to use that. Alexander decides to open the empty ink bottle.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa! The
Whoa.
ink bottle isn't empty at all. It's full of invisible ink.
Ha 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 ha.
Not very strong, but not bad.
Well, okay, good. I couldn't remember if we could actually use it or if like we ended up using it up because it's been a while. Anyway, that's kind of interesting. But we have something we should do at the pawn Shoppé. Let's go in. Good day.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Now he's just so much more friendly to us, isn't he? This sounds so friendly. Now I want my ring back, to be honest. So take a look.
The
We got something
flawless
for that.
pearl is the largest Alexander's ever seen.
Yeah, flawless pearl. I think we can give a proper trade here.
I found this
Oh, my ring
large
back. Gimme.
pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Yes, please.
I have never
I've never seen
such a
anybody
perfect pearl.
whistle with a
Certainly
big grin
you
on
can
their
have your
face.
ring back.
You can't whistle like that. You purse your lips to whistle. You purse your lips
Oh,
up,
I'm
right?
glad you didn't sell it.
Not.
I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course
Yeah.
you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Well, I always liked Mr. Pawn Shoppé. He's just like, I think he gets to be almost the closest thing to a friend you get in this game, for the most part. I think there's one more thing I want to do now. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Let's check out the next Shoppé. Well, actually, it's not a Shoppé. It's just books. Ali's books. Nameless and whatever. Oh yeah, check it out, dude.
Hello. I will be right up.
The creeper's not here. Instead, we have another sort of guest.
Now,
This big
what can I do for
blue
you?
dude. Almost looks like a genie himself, but
An
maybe
odd-looking man is reading in the stuffed chair. He wears a vest, balloon-style pants, and pointed shoes. There's something deliberately silly about the man, as though he were a performer of some sort.
Well, let's chat with him for a moment. Real quick,
Good
I
day,
suppose.
sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Oh, he's worried about our princess,
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the
What?
princess.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not
King
interested
Ali.
in talking to
Oh.
strangers.
Well, okay. We got this back. We can properly introduce ourselves with it, I
Determined to
suppose.
learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but
Funny
my
that
name is
showing the
Alexander
ring
of
is a formal
Daventry,
introduction
and
instead of like a handshake.
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken.
Oh,
Daventry?
Dude, don't
Where
be
have
nasty.
I heard of Daventry?
we're not trying to get a date. We're
Flying flint mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
why,
I love
by
how
a
he's
ship
got like a
now
really
wrecked upon the
sort of
sand.
roundish or
But
pear-shaped head.
You know
It's
Cassima?
like really a big
She
head.
truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her
Look at
briefly
that.
when she
Oh
first
my
returned
gosh.
home.
Looks
She
so
mentioned
funny.
a prince to me. The Prince
kinda reminds me of
Alexander
my
of
Uncle Paul.
Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was
You
told
guys
about
see
her
my
parents'
Project
death.
Jurassic videos, but you see my Uncle Paul in I think episode.
You see, she
6 or
arrived
7
home
or
a few
something,
weeks too late.
and Uncle
The
Scott's
king and
really
queen
big.
thought they'd never
Hate to
see
say it,
her
but
again.
Great guy, but
It is said they died
Just
of
like that.
heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed,
dude,
poor
man, you
thing.
boogers, dude.
Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
Yeah.
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Charlo. I am clown to the
Shut
royal
up,
court,
man.
and had been since the
I
marriage
certainly
of
hope that's your
Cosima's
nickname,
parents, King Caliphon and Queen Ilaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love.
Aww.
And Cosima's birth. It would be hard to explain how
Just
long
such a
they had
friendly
waited,
dude.
how they had hoped for a child.
happy.
I mean, she was such a charming
face.
little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents,
Getting
you
all
mean?
emotional over here and stuff.
Well, the truth is,
Man,
I
you
do
guys
not
just never
trust the
shut up.
Wazir or his plans for
Are you guys
Cosima.
looking at this
I'm
recording?
still living
Well, you
at the
can't
castle
look at
of the
recording
crown
time.
as
Serious.
court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I
clever
knew
clown.
what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cosima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the
Good,
bookshop
'cause
again later.
Man, our ears are getting sore.
Thank you for
Really?
speaking with me, Jalo. I hope
No,
we meet
I'm-
again
well,
soon.
You know, you're nice and all, but dude, really, dude, you know, really. Okay, well, anyway, I'm looking at the recording time. I am going to split this, but I cannot stop here, so this will be like a kind of two-parter. Not really, but I gotta bring this video to a close. Man, Jalo, hurry up, you're so slow. And for everybody else, calling this video good enough, and until next time, everybody, well, you know.